What? What? It says I'm live. It says I'm live. So obviously, I think I've seen RC Maniac in the chat. Can you hear me? Can you see me? That's the important part. I showed levels on my microphone. It's right. It's right there. And so here's camera, but I actually can see myself right there. And then there's chat right over there. Boom, 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 boom. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Look at that. RC Maniac can hear me and see me. Sweet. It's like it's like we've done it. Sounds like a robot. Sounds like a robot? Is it a robot? Well, that's not good. Audio is derped. What? Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. If it's not one thing, it's another. Let's see. If audio is derped, we don't want derped. Okay, we'll lose audio for a second.
That's not good audio, obviously, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's see. Now I got to, hey, working on it. Okay, see, here's my audio thing. Scooby, Scooby Dooby, Scooby Dooby Doo, Scooby, Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo.
How about that? Huh? Is that better? Let's see if the audio comes back. That's always fun. I show levels. I don't show robot voice. Cobra la 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 la. Cobra la 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 la. I should have led with that. That's the problem. There it is. Yeah, look at that. We're 5x5. Well, all right. Well, as everybody starts joining up, welcome. Oh, was that a something scrolled? Okay, Andrew Rogers for the live stream Roadie Fund, $9.99. First of all, Andrew Rogers, are you out of your mind? Second, thank you, Daniel Bojanski. You're a legend. Cherokee Trucker, wash hands. Done. Just a manly voice. Lightspeed at 6'2", Joel. Steven, I'm 6'1", so we're going to have to measure you again, I think, at the next Rep Festival. Welcome, everybody, to this lunch on the West Coast live stream. There's David, producer David with tacos. David Mitchell just picked up a Saturn II. Do you have any tips and tricks? Print all the things. Saturn II, fantastic machine. I think you'll like it. PC Van Livet, I like the Vader voice. Well. What's up, Darth Moocher? There we go. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Is it 5 a.m. in Straya? No. Is it? Mr. Snapdragon, Cobra 1 Pro formed worse than my 1-year-old Ender 3. Let's hope this is different. Gizmos Animations, howdy. Jeff Wicks, 5 a.m. here. Hey, Jeff.
What's up, Hex 3D? All right. Well, let's not beat around the bush then. It's 5 a.m. in Straya, so we got to get this out of the box so that people can get to their morning routine. Jeff Sawyer, Jeff confirmed that table he's standing on is at least, what was that? Was it at least? Wait. Joel confirmed the table he's standing on is in fact 5 feet tall, and the reason he looks so tiny. It's possible. It's possible. It is a custom table sitting 7 feet off the ground. Hello from France. Hello. I don't know. What's oui in French is yes, right? I don't know much French. I don't know much French. Let's get the box open. I think it's time. We will use today for the box opening this pancake flipper. Oh, and also, look at my sweet shirt. Never forget, right? Demetrius, hello. Face Crit, I wonder if Anycubic will have anything innovative, or are they just catching up with this release? Well, actually, it's a really good question. So, when is it innovation, or when is it catching up? I think that innovation within the Anycubic product offering is there. Some of the features that I've read about on this machine seem pretty innovative for their product line, so I'm kind of excited to get it out of the box. Thanks for the question. Sebastian L., hello in Poland. We took a trip to Poland once. We were in Görlitz, Germany, and just walked across the border into Poland. No passport stop, no fuss, no muss, just walked into Poland. And it was like, hello, Poland. And then we walked back. There we go. Let's see. Oh, I didn't write anything on this side, so just to make sure everybody sees it. There we go. Cobra la 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 la. Josh Williams, have you printed your Lamborghini yet? No. Remember, Sterling did that on one CR10. All of those external body panels were all printed on the CR10, which I find fascinating. There we go. Boxy, 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 boxy. And inside we have styrofoam, which isn't bad. This comes out, and that is a textured EI sheet. There we go. The joy that it brings me in making that noise is palpable. We deposit the styrofoam back there. Ooh. Anycubic user manual. We don't need that. No, wait, we do. I promise. I'm going to get it. I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. Quick start guide. I like it. Quick start guide does say to check your voltage right there, which is good. Parts. There is a spool holder right there. Anycubic does like to hang the spools off to the side of the machine. Some people like it, some people don't. Yeah. Gizmo's Animations. How new is the Cobra 2? I think it's new as of today. I think it's been out for today. I think it's today. Will this hot end be proprietary again? From Joel and Philippe. I don't know the answer to that one. I'm going to take this one out because that's a spicy meatball. Here's the rest of it in here. The hot end does look kind of cool. This is supposed to achieve speeds of 250 millimeters per second printing. My buddy Ben, it's Boy in Space, just showcased a Benchy print from this machine that was done in like 30 minutes, and it looked really good. Also, Sam Prentice, I know he was here in the chat before. He's been doing some prints with this machine, and they look great as well. So I'm kind of really excited to get it out and to get going. I know what that is. That's a screen. Everything is packaged really well. Wow. Like really well. Look at that. Nice foam supporting everything. Good job, Anycubic. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh, look at that. There's the hot end right there. Focus, not on my face. There it is. Look at that. Spits filament out there. It's got a leveling sensor. This one also has the Levique 2.0 system. So it has a, wow, that's a lot back there. So it's got this, let's see if I can hold this. This sensor on the back of the plate, right there. And it touches down on that sensor to establish a Z for the machine, which is kind of cool. It's, I've seen it before, in Voron's stuff. So you've got your bed, and then you have a sensor in the back, and the nozzle touches down, with the idea being you know exactly how far it is from the bed to the top of that switch. Like, you know the offset between the switch or the touch point and the bed, so you can get a hyper-accurate Z every time. And then it does have the inductive probe. It looks like it can do some probey stuff, and then you should have yourself a fantastic first layer. There we go. There's a link in the description. You can go clicky on that. I think it'll give you some more information. Straight from Anycubic, that link. Straight from Anycubic. I want to make sure I get the right stuff here. So I always try to use the tools that come with the machine. It does have a zip tie here, and it doesn't come with any clippers that I know of. Okay, so when you get one of these, just make sure you have some snips around you. I've got some cutters. There we go. Just gonna snip this right here. See, it's got a little zippy tie. There we go. There we go. This is the thing that connects up, with that goes right there. Yeah. Here's the bed. This is, what is this? This is a connector for, this is Z left, which then does it have a, there it is. There it is, a Z, that's the LCD. We'll figure it out. We will definitely figure it out. That's going to be for the Z motor, like right here. Like right there. Oh, look at all these. Look at all these great things. Okay, so we should follow the instructions. Quick start guide. Number 1, install the frame. According to, here, I'll give you, there we go. Look at that. Look at that, see? See? Number 1 is install the frame. That's what we're going to do. Here we go. And it does come with these, so I can use the tools provided with the machine. That's always my goal. That's always what I want to do, because you never know who's going to be buying one of these. And it could be someone that doesn't have a lot of tools, or it could be someone that has to assemble it in a hotel room before a Rep Rap festival. You never know. Okay, so it's going to look like that. That's not bad. And this is the standard where the 2 screws go up from the bottom of the frame to attach the gantry. All right, we can do that. We can do that. We're cool. Sometimes what I've seen people do is they tilt it on its side to get it installed. Usually what I do is I back an edge off of the table or counter that I'm using, and I do the thing. I'm going to try the tilty method. This method is fraught with danger. Jeez. It's like a balancing act of a balancing act. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to scoot it off the edge. Screw you guys. What's up, Big Giano? Andy Lear, what's up? Oh, John Strand's in here. What's up, John? Sam Prentice is in it. It's like an all-star cast in this live stream here. I'm enjoying this. Chad Gretz, Anycubic website says they retail for $279 and they're sold out. I don't know if it's a pre-order, I believe. I think it's a pre-order. Okay, I don't want to tighten that down too much yet because I want to get both sides in. But since this side's in, I should be able to more easily get this screw in. There we go. Yeah, red thing is going to be a belt tensioner. So it's got tensioners on X and Y. Okay. Tighten this up. There we go. Now I can like tighten it down, right? Because I've gotten both sides in. Okay. It does have little lock washers on these bolts, which are always handy to keep it inside. How's everybody doing this? What is it Monday? Holy cats, it's Monday. Monday, Monday. Monday, Monday. What's going on? Oh. Tighten it down. Does it have bed leveling knobs? No, it doesn't. It is a rigid mount bed. A lot of times when you get a 3D printer that has auto leveling, in this case the Levique 2.0, there's no rigid knobs because it doesn't need them. It doesn't need them. The system should take care of it all by its lonesome. Again, no power tools here. Using the tools that it came with. Dang Panda, I'm doing really well. Thank you. I started my print farm because of you and Uncle Jesse. Well, I hope you met me. That's awesome. Well, congrats on your print farm. Let's see, righty-tighty, right? Righty-tighty. My goodness, my phone. It's just been crazy. I think someone's trying to leave the house. Oh, let's see. Oh. All right. It's just producer David saying hi, and he said my name, so I checked, but nothing in there. Thanks, David. Let's see. We put this on. This is step one. So now we move to step two. Install the print head. Oh, print head. Okay, so print head looks to be installed right here. I'm gonna move this up just a smidge. Yeah, just a smidge. So it's well, here, you know what? I can show you so you can take a look. Look at that. Single Z motor with a belt over to another lead screw on this side. That's kind of a cool way to do it. It synchronizes that. That belt synchronizes those two lead screws, even though there is just one Z motor. I was about to do this, but I didn't have to. Man, it is, according to my watch, 83 degrees Fahrenheit in Seattle. 83. Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's a hot one. This goes on, it looks like, fairly easily, I think. Okay, that's pretty sturdy. Pulley, check before use. The machine has been adjusted. Okay, so it says before doing this, to check this, that's nice. Let's see. You know what I could do? I could tighten that up just a little bit using the included wrench. I have to find my way under the bed here. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So Am I in? Oh, there we go. There we go. I just want to get it just so it doesn't wiggle, right? That's what you want. You don't want the wiggly. Oh, come on. You don't want the wiggly. Got it. Oh, she good. She good. Oh my goodness. Oh, I turned the AC. Hold on. I'm going to turn on the AC a little bit. There we go. It's getting a little warm in here. AC. Got to put the print head on. Install the print head. Okay. I would imagine it goes something like this. Oh, that's a good looking print head right there. YVN 256, if the AC doesn't work, try the DC. I see what you did there. Now the print head needs a few screws attached. It could be these, but it's going to be in my best interest to check the manual. The manual. And 3x6. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy peasy. Look at that. And it is this one. Now it looks like this will set in here and just hold for a little bit, maybe. There we go. We're done. No, we're not done. Got to get behind here and attach these. Yeah. Oof. Okay, this is harder than it looks. Come on. Get in your home. Okay. Okay. Was that a super chat from... I missed it. Hold on. Wexter with a $2 sticker, but Kevin's 3D Creations with a $5. Hey, hope you're having a great day. Well, thank you, Kevin's 3D Creations. Thank you for that. That's really kind of you. That is a high five right there. Oh, there we go. Oh, I just had to... Come on. Oh, you know what my problem is? I haven't had enough donuts today. I think that's my problem. Okay, okay. There we go. I want to make sure it's nice and tight, but not too tight, right? Like it should be nice and tight, but not too tight. These are small screws, everybody. Small screws. There it is. Oh, and I got it. First try. Okay. Come on. Thought about switching up my live streams a little bit and doing them like from a seated position. Just seemed like fun. You know, always thinking out loud. Maybe. Maybe host a podcast. Maybe. I don't know, something like that. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that's smooth. Next up, according to the quick start guide. It is install the touchscreen. Okay, I can do that. Oh, this might be fun. Here we go. Let's see. Right. Didn't have quite the same zing to it, you know, that fun of peeling something off. I'll put that on later, because I didn't mention it. So it looks like this is the plug for the touch screen, and it is keyed, so it only goes in one way. And then this will kind of go right, yaw. And my guess is this taller one goes up top. It's not that one. It's going to be this one. Oh, yes. There we go. It's going in. I kind of like this lunchtime sort of stream, right? I don't want to ever eat on camera because that's gross. No, not for me. But I think, though, I could always eat beforehand. I forgot to today. But maybe tomorrow, when we have another noon lunchtime live stream, I could eat before that. It's a good idea to eat. You should give your body the energy things it needs. Next step. Install the filament holder. Done. And it's just going to go off onto the side. Oh, you know what we should do? We should put it on this side. Right? No, this side. This side. I had it right. Darn it. Okay. Well, I don't want to install it yet because it just clips onto the side, so we'll hold off on installing that, and we'll get to the filament detection switch, which is right here. And it just go, oh, that's a super easy, yeah, okay. So this is your filament detector right here, and it's gonna go on right there. In fact, I might be able to do it while you watch me. Not with this Allen key, because that's the wrong one, silly. I mean, they gave us 5 Allen keys. We should use them all. Are you gonna go in your hole? There we go. Tripod with a 5-er! That's high five. Don't forget to get that frosty beverage after the stream. You know it. Wayne Keeling, when is Anycubic releasing the printer? I believe it's the 20th. Click that link in the description, and it'll give you all the information you need. Filament detector in. That's fantastic. Install filament detector switch. Cool. Well, I have it here. I'll make sure that we are set to the correct voltage. And we are now. I always find it funny because if a voltage selector switch is set incorrectly here, we're just not giving it enough voltage. But if it's set incorrectly in countries with 230 volt standard or 220, whatever it is, and you set it wrong, that can release the magic smoke. So it's weird having that little bit of accidental safety here in the U.S. I gotta plug in all these things. Look at that, just kind of spaced out right there. Look at that. That's a good way to do it, because this is gonna go here, and then that's gonna go like here, and just gonna do it in the order. We're gonna follow the instructions. Okay, good, yes. Oh, okay. And according to the instructions, I'm supposed to put this in. That's in. There we go. Perfect. A little bit of space here because you can put it through the filament detector and then feed it right in. Let's see if I can. So see right here, there's a little bit of space. A little bit of space. You can see my finger nubbins right between it. Yeah. Yep. Just a wee bit of space. Spool holder, yes. Oh, okay. So now it's to attach all the things. Cool. I mean, they're all labeled, so it's not going to be difficult, but it's nice to see what they're trying to do here. That can go first. Oh, I see. So look at this. It's got well, getting closer to you guys. So it's got a little cover, and that cover slides onto this. So when you get this all mounted in and clipped in, then that cover can slide over. Did I put it on the wrong side? I did put it on the wrong side. So put it on this side. There we go. Then it can slide over and kind of keep things locked into place. It's handy. There we go. And it clicks. It clicks! All right. And this is to keep it up. So it's going to utilize the Bowden tube to kind of, you can wrap around it. So let's see, we'll go that direction. So then we will do this. See how this cable's kind of flat and it can wrap around the Bowden tube. So then we bring it here and then we twist it around, just like that. Just like that. That is not too shabby. Not too shabby. Kind of cool how UK plugs are fused and outlets are switched. I do like that. You guys do have that over there, and that's awesome. The plugs themselves have switches on them, and that's just fantastic. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, that's not too bad. I am excited to get this going. Here we go. This is PE, which is for what? Does it tell me? Oh, PE has a PE. Okay. Let's see. We got. So here's that Z motor. That's going in. Come on. Yes. Super lemon squeezy. PE attaches to PE. There we go. That's in. This is labeled X, which I would assume means the X motor, which is going to go that direction. That is in. Next up, we've got E. That's the extruder, which is here. So it must travel to maybe right here. Is that it? Oh, I got to take a look because it doesn't quite specify it. Oh, I'm sorry. E is for the filament switch. I thought E was extruder. Silly me. Next up, X. But it's a 3-pin X. I bet that's for the end stop. So we'll put that right there. That clicks in. Last, and certainly not least, is the plate. One of the things that I do like is when machines have pins in the back to push the plate against. Anycubic doesn't have that yet, But Anycubic, a suggestion to you and possible future revisions, put some pins back there so we can push that plate right back against it. That would be awesome. And okay, we're in a good spot. Like it's gonna chooch really soon. I think all that's left to do is plug it in. Check before use. Oh, I checked all these things. Okay. Tighten the belt tensioners. It's a little loosey-goosey, so we'll tighten that up. It's almost like a guitar string-esque, right? There we go. Anytime you have slop in the belts and you're printing at high speed, it will contribute to there being more pronounced defects in the print. And so now with the advent of lots of machines coming out with high-speed printing, including this one, which is purported to hit 250 millimeters per second, it is imperative that we have belts at a proper tightness. And what's great is the adjustment knobs right here. You dial it in and you're good to go. You don't have to break out tools to do that. So it's wobbly, but that's my bench, not the machine. There we go. There we go. Oh, this could be cool. Let's plug it in, I guess. I think it's time. How's everybody doing? Hands, irons, jammy. Is this one not direct drive? It is direct drive. There is a motor right there. Yeah, it is. This is not a. Sorry, it's not a Bowden tube. It is a Bowden guide tube. Guide. What's up, Brian Vines? You wonderful human. If you ever have the chance to meet Brian Vines in person, it will make your day better. Guaranteed. Like, guaranteed. I'm going to turn to the side here just because I want to be able to see the stuff that's happening on the screen. And maybe I could put it over here. Maybe. I'll just have to move all this accoutrement. There we go. And we're sturdy. Yeah, the desk is it's like the ocean. It's got some waves in it. It's got some waves. And I meant to sand it down, and we tried to sand it down, but it's difficult. Powering on in 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What's up, OMG Frankie? Damn. Sweet. Well, now we're up. Cooking with gas. Let's, well, now I might have to move it a little bit because the spool holder is going to go essentially right meow. Right meow. Come on. Right meow. Right meow. There we go. I can see the screen. Sweet. Well, I would say take a moment and sip something tasty if you have it. Oh my goodness! I have a refrigerator. Okay, everybody get something to drink. Everybody, get something to drink. There it is. Oh, I found it. I found it. With as much travel that we're doing, a lot of times it doesn't give me an opportunity to put things in the refrigerator. But long, long ago, a Monster Ultra Sunshine. Wait, there we go. Now it'll focus on that. Anyway, that was in the fridge. So if you could. All right, raise your glasses, your cups, your whatevers, and let's toast to having a successful next part. Prost. Oh, that's good. All right. We're in a good spot. Get Monster to sponsor a video. All right. Monster, if you're watching, I would love I will work with you to make awesome stuff. Slime bud. Orange is okay. It's okay. Yeah. But I wasn't looking for blow me away right now. Ooh, after powering the printer on, click on the screen, prepare leveling, auto leveling. Okay. Prepare leveling, auto leveling. And wait for the machine to be leveled. The print will the probe. Okay. Okay, we got some motion. It's thinking about it. It says the first step is preheating. And it looks like it's taking the bed to 60°C. It is not powering on the nozzle. So anytime you want to do any sort of leveling on your machine, it's a really good idea to have the bed at the temperature you're going to be printing with. And if you can have it there for like 5 minutes, that's even better. The reason is because heat introduced to a cold bed will cause heat expansion. Could be a little bit, could be a lot. Depends on the size of your bed, the thickness of your bed, how fast you're heating it, things like that. So performing an auto leveling function should be when the bed is at the printing temperature you're going to be using, and it's there for at least a little bit. You may have heard the term heat soak. So you would be heat soaking your bed. And that causes all of the proper heat expansion to happen. That's going to happen. And then it just sits there and it stabilizes, and then you can perform leveling. So you know that when you go to print, it will be a good level. Dang Panda, it also depends on the springs and bolts used to suspend the bed. That is correct, but a lot of times, including here on the Cobra 2, it's a rigid mount bed, not with springs and bolts. Well, I mean, there are bolts. William Samuelson, I always heat the nozzle as well. Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people. I don't know how much it's required, but it's not a bad idea. Because if you're heating the bed, you can send the nozzle to 150°C. Coach Cardy, for both manual and auto leveling, any sort of leveling that you want to do, if you heat the bed to the printing temperature you're going to use, it's going to expand or contract or do whatever it needs to do, and then it's going to stabilize. And once it stabilizes, that's when you want to perform the leveling. You don't want to perform the leveling as it's heating, or if it's cold and then going to heating, just because you're going to end up with different offsets on the bed. All right, so this heated the bed, and it got a Z, so now it's going to 220 on the nozzle. Slime Bud, I have an Ender 3 currently. What should be my next printer? Well, that's a good question, and you're on this stream, and so may I suggest this, available May 20th? See what I did? See what I did? Ah. What would I recommend? The Cobra Max versus the Neptune 3 Max. I have no experience with the Neptune 3 Max yet. I do have one. It's just in a box, and it's right there. I've had a lot of good experiences with the Cobra Max, and I have showcased the prints from that, and I've had good luck with it. I've heard from those who have used the Neptune 3 Max that it's a good one as well, but I just don't have any personal experience with it. The nozzle is at 211, and it's getting to 220°C, so we're getting there. We got some movement. Okay, now what? It says wiping nozzle. No? It's homing. It does say homing. So it looks like that what it's doing back there, there's a little silicone-esque square, and it wipes the nozzle back and forth on that. And I think here's why. If you're going to use the nozzle tip to probe the bed or a Z switch or something, if you have any sort of dried cold filament on the end, that will affect how it probes. So it does heat the nozzle to 220, and then it does a nozzle wipe. Now, it could be that a little bit of filament scoots up on the nozzle, but at this point, we don't care about it because we care about whether or not the bottom of the nozzle is clear, since that's what's going to be used to get the proper heights. Oh, cool. So it takes the nozzle, it wipes it back and forth on that little silicone piece, and then it leaves it there. And it has since depowered the nozzle. So we're now at 145 C on the nozzle. That's really interesting. So it wipes away any possible filament, and then it cools itself down so nothing else can come out. That's kind of cool. Now it's doing the probe. It did touch that Z switch in the back. Interesting. It kicks on the fan every time it goes to level. Interesting. I'm going to see if it included any sort of SD card. It did. Good. Good, good, good. So is it using a probe or a load sensor setup, Joel? That's a good question. This is not a load sensor. So it's able to poke a button in the back, very similar to how, like, Not Janet says, remembering the Lolsbot doing that, or how some Voron V24 machines do it. And then it has an inductive probe, excuse me, for the bed. Kind of interesting. I think it's neat what Anycubic is doing here. Taking everything into consideration. I did find the micro SD card. They do give you an 8 gig card, and it should have the test model we need. And they gave us not a lot of filament. They gave us about that much. But as you know, I want to use the filament from the machine, so we do it. Other prints, I will load one of the copious filaments that I have here. Yeah. HC Magic, Fix 12345, asking about prices. Click that link in the description. That'll take you to the Anycubic page where it has the prices. It's on pre-order, and it's not that much, all things considered. Okay, done. Sweet. All right. Well, I guess we load up some filament and we do a print. The owl G code. I don't want the owl. Maybe. RC Maniac. So about that Kokanee soda Kickstarter. Yeah, that's bad stuff. That is bad news. Bad news. All right. I will get some filament in. I will get it through the detector. Through the detector. Oh. Okay, maybe go about it this way. Ha ha. Do you see what I just did there? Real Sam Prentice. Benchy or bust. Exactly. See, Sam knows what time it is. Love you, Sam. Let's see if there's an explicit filament loading routine. Filament. Oh, you have to jump the temp. So preheat, PLA. So the preheat options in here for PLA do take the bed to 60, but nozzle temp of 190. Cookie TM Giga Brain. Yeah, no plastic V wheels on this. It's using what did you say? Where did you find that? SG15 bearings. So it's using these metal wheels across these rods. Yeah. Yeah. Nozzle's getting up there. We'll wait for it to get to 190 because that's what we need. Are the bed standoffs plastic or metal? Let's check. The bed standoffs are metal. I just had the SD card. Where'd it go? Oh, no. Found it. Okay. So let's go back here. Let's use the menu to... The print head temperature is too low. Okay. Oh, I see. So preheat takes it to 190, but for filament loading, it has to get to 215. Interesting. Get up there. Get up there. We're getting there. It's pulling it. Look at that. It's pooping out filament right there. Stop. That was easy. You know when that first blob of really molten filament comes out? That's always the harder one to remove. Yeah. All right, it's print time. Print. Flexi Rex. Benchy. Oh, here's a Benchy. 30 minutes. Let's do it. This could be exciting. Now, I do have some filament on the end there. Let's see what it does. Okay, it's going to get level. That's good. Oh, I see. It ran with it, and it's just spitting out a little bit of pre-extrusion there. I got to tell you, that layer looks nice. Andrew Rogers with the fiber. Full send. I love it. High five, Andrew. There are rules for the speed Benchy. So while this one does say it's a 30-minute Benchy, they are using 0.28 millimeter layers. The official rules for the speed Benchy, I believe, specify a 0.25 millimeter layer height. So this is not an official speed Benchy. However, this should be a pretty quick one. The first layer went down great. I don't have another camera angle for that, but it's pretty good. Tripod. I don't know if I'd call it cheating. I think that the speed Benchy rules are in place just so that if someone is competing, it's easier to compare. It's imagination form. It's not nitpicking. It's just for quote unquote speed Benchy. There are a set of standards just so everybody's on the same playing field when trying to compete. Believe me, 0.28 millimeter layers in a 30-minute Benchy, that's no slouch. That is no slouch. Crash, did you see the new speed Benchy record? Yeah, that's Albert, 24/7 printing, right? It was like under 3 minutes. All right, we're moving. Sweet. I'm gonna get my beverage and obviously we'll check this out when it's done. You have to look at the bow of the boat and just make sure things look nice. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Like, we got a print going. I'm that was easy to get out of the box. That was easy to set up. The instructions were clear. And it went about, so what's cool is in the manual, there are actually, if you look, it says, like right here is a special handling. So if in the initial setup you hit specific errors, it tells you how to handle them. That's nice. It's moving. It's legit moving. And it's using 185 on the hot end for the temperature, 185. It does look like the infill is a little fast. You get it, you get that where it's not a solid bead across. It kind of goes and it trails off a little bit. That could be that the filament isn't hot enough. 185 is kind of on the lower end of extruding PLA. Fix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wish you had up close coverage. I do too. I do too. It's just chooching right along. Tens, favorite energy drink? I prefer Bangs because of 300 milligrams of caffeine. Jiminy Christmas. My goodness. Like, my goodness.
Looks like we're doing some top layers.
Yeah. How y'all doing today? Happy Monday. Matthew Koning, why does it do a nozzle wipe for leveling if it uses an inductive probe to level? And how did it determine the Z offset? So in the back, it does the nozzle wipe. It heats the nozzle, does the wipe, cools the nozzle down so the bottom of the nozzle is clear. And then there is a switch here that it goes and taps. And it's very similar to how Lowellsbot does it. It's kind of similar to how some of the Vorons do it, and that establishes the Z offset. And then it uses the inductive probe for a mesh. So what it can do is take the Z offset for how high the nozzle is and how much space there needs to be between it and the bed. And then the inductive probe can be used to establish the mesh of the bed. And it can, I don't know, it can do math and take that all into consideration. Yeah. Doing some more top layers, it looks like. Oh, it's going to be the back of the boat, right? Yeah. It's going pretty good. Pretty happy with this. Does it have a drawer to store things? No. This is not a machine with a drawer. Does it have a dual part cooling fan? I don't have any like smoke to smoke test this. I think it's just, I believe it's a single fan channeled out twice. Crow Guy, $5.99. Are you out of your mind? Please let it race a Benchy against the SV07 tomorrow, just for fun, for a direct comparison out of the box. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know about tomorrow, but it might be later. We would have to set it up so that they're both using the same settings for the sliced Benchy. Joel, why are there not any linear rail bed slingers on the market? There are. So the Wuxin WXR does use linear rails. I think that Sliceworks has the KP3S, and I believe it has linear rails. Print area dimensions, it's going to be, if I read right, I think it's 220-ish. Something like that. 3D printed Belgian. Yes, the Wuxin. W-U-X-N. Wuxin. John Bash, are you not worried about the fumes? If I stood over this while I was printing for a few days and just huffed nothing but the smoke, I might be a little bit worried, but PLA isn't known to off-gas much of anything, and it's printing at a lower temperature, and I've got AC going, so I'm getting air circulation, and it's, I don't know, it's not really a worry. I'm getting nervous, the filament sample. It is kind of, no, we should be all good. Maybe. Let's find out. Okay. So, there we go. So that's better, right? Okay. This is like a weird puzzle. Okay, so if I don't think I helped it at all. Where is that? Then your rails, you're a couch. Oh, Gerhard, I put it on the floor so it could untangle as it spun up in the filament guide. It's not a bad idea. I mean, we could just throw it on the floor. It didn't go. I couldn't throw it on the floor. I'm sorry. I tried. It should be fine. Should be fine. Real Sam Prentice, TCT 360, you in? I don't know. You'll have to ask David on that one, Sam. I don't know what conversations we've had yet. Chep, this is where you cut it off and throw it away.
Yeah, we got a bow of the boat.
Sweet. The Lonely Island would be sad. Can't throw it on the ground. I love it. Josh Kaiser. So, after all this time, what is your favorite go-to printer? Fantastic question. The one that is loaded with the filament and is near me, and that I have the slicer up and ready to go for. Ooh, Fix 'em Dude with a tenner. Bam, bam, for a real spool filament. Thanks, man. Put that towards some Jesse PLA. Yeah, I don't necessarily have a favorite printer. It's always something that is just turned on at the time, has the right filament loaded, has a, I've sliced something for it. There's no real favorite machine. It's just, I have an idea, let's see if it works, great, and then I just go forward with the machine. So, yeah. Hippie Smiles 84, is this a direct drive printer? It is, because it's got the little motor right there. Right there. Big Jano, my favorite printer is the one that's not down for maintenance. That's amazing. Someone asked, John Bash, what is the current speed? It doesn't say. It doesn't give me a speed. No, what? Bad luck to pull the purge line off? I've always heard it's good luck. 3D BK, surely your favorite is a chocolate printer. Well, I'm going to be honest, if I have a project that requires printing chocolate, then for sure Ellie's chocolate 3D printer would be what I would use. But if you put a thicker PI sheet, it's gonna throw off the Z offset. That's a really good point. So maybe that's just an initial Z that it then uses the inductive probe to guess on. I still have to read up more on the Levique 2.0 stuff, but it's very similar to how Lowellsbot did it, and it's similar to how the Voron does it. It takes things into consideration, so I think it's proper and it's good. I don't know the exact way it's working. Tom Gardner, maybe 150 millimeters per second. Perhaps in the straightaways, you know, with the infill, maybe. Look at it go. It's not bad at all. 3DP UK, all with a super sticker. Thank you for that. Oh boy, another V roller. It's not, well, it's not, they aren't V wheels, right? They are, they're riding on the metal. They're metal wheels kind of rolling. I think it's better. Isn't it better? Nathan Wickenden, would you say that Anycubic are the new budget-friendly line of printers over Creality? At this point, I do believe that printers such as this one from Anycubic, I believe, are a better budget offering than what I've had experience with in the Creality line. I did see the K1 at Rapid TCT. It didn't look proper. Like, it looked like it had some issues. But again, it's a show, so you never know what they've gone through to get it there. I would like to have a K1 in studio so I can get a proper look at it. Josh Kaiser with a $5. That's a high five right there, Josh Kaiser. For the Nitro Cold Brew, you're right, I haven't had one of them in a while. Real Sam Prentice, you don't get the gunk like what you do on the V wheels. Yeah, exactly. So it's not a nylon or whatever wheel rolling within a V channel on extrusion. It's metallic wheels with a groove that matches the curve of the metal bar that it's rolling on, and so you get a nice, tight, proper fit. Yeah. 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 Look at it make that boat. It's not bad. Bob Easton, high five. Thanks for making it. Yeah. This thing is chooching. Look at that. Like, obviously, this is a default print off of the memory card. It should. It should look good. It should chooch. It should go fast. It should. Amir Mohammed Forazani, is it a better option than the Neptune 3 Pro? I can't answer that. So I don't have any personal experience with the Neptune 3 Pro. I do know that this set up pretty well. It was easy, and it's printing right out of the box pretty quick. So I have personal experience with this one, obviously. I just don't have any personal experience with that Neptune 3D printer from Elegoo. So I can't really give you I don't know. Turn the speed up. Oh, come on, Sam. Come on. Sanding of the Leaf. Joel, 2.4 follow-up video win. I don't know. I wanted to do one where I kind of showed how to install and do all the stuff for the accelerometer. So you could do input shaping. Oh, excuse me. But I don't know. We have a lot of stuff planned out in the coming weeks. A lot of travel too. So I don't know. Pesliz, does it fold? No, it does not. Kenneth saying, Trident 3D 300 when? That's a good question. I don't know. I'd love to build a Trident. Less moving parts. Kyle B, just got here. Sorry, what's the difference between the original and this one? The original Cobra was a Bowden-fed 3D printer that did inductive probe leveling. This one has newer firmware. This one has direct drive This one has an even better leveling mechanism. I don't know, it seems like a good sort of upgrade from the original Cobra. Like the original. Ah, these types of linear rails are used in professional CNC machines. There you go. Connor G, any Neil Patrick Harris picture frame scale sized projects in the future? Yes. In fact, bigger. I'm just going to say it right now. In the near future, bigger. Much bigger. Next time, try to arrange a second close-up video, please. Yes, I agree. Shoot, let's just do it. Let's just friggin' do it. Come on, I got it on a tripod. Let's do it. Let's do it. I got a camera here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Cool. Am I missing a cable? No, I am not. So if I plug this into here, and I turn it on, and I turn that on, okay. Look at that, huh? Look at that cable of truth. It won't break anything, I'm not worried. All right. Oh, crudlies. Hold on. So in setting up this camera, which is awesome, by the way. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. That's going to be our close-up camera rig. Now I just need the battery for it because it's tired and it wants to plug in. I don't blame it. Everyone gets a little tired sometimes. Some days, everybody just needs a little help with some power. Okay. So we got here, that goes into here. Okay. Oh, hold on. You have to fold the cable right. Why didn't I think of that? Okay. Okay, second angle coming real soon. Oh, it's gonna be so rad. Can't wait. Can't wait. Hope I'm not hyping this up too much. That would be unfortunate. Okay, let's see what happens. Ha ha ha! Victory! And then I believe I can do that. How we doing, huh? We doing good? Look at it go. Yeah, we still got, let's see, the screen up top. Yeah, plenty of battery. Plenty of battery. Zoom in more? Oh, jeez. Is it loud? The fan noise It's not super loud, but it's got some noise to it. I mean, you hear a fan. Needs more zoom. Oh my goodness. All right, fine, more zoom. More zoom. I want you guys to be satisfied. Let me go back here. And have I got a solution for us? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Now we're cooking with gas. So here's the camera. I'm taking off the plate. New plate. Okay. Okay. Almost there. Sweet. We did it! Look at that. Can it dolly around the print the Benchy as it prints? No. No. Neuro 3D. It sure is, dude. You know it. Best thing ever. Look at that. Okay. So there's my phone. Light on it. It's kind of difficult, but we'll be able to do that afterwards. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Dolly around the print. Fix some dude. Oh, the noise, right? Okay, so right here. It's 69 decibels. When I talk, so just as an example, I'm talking right now, my voice hits 85 decibels. So it's around 70. Not bad. Oh my goodness, my watch face is just crunchy. You need to get something polychromatic, yeah? Yeah. Look at it go. Am I focused right? It keeps jumping in and out, so it's understandable. I won't be satisfied until you do a reverse zoom inception style. Thanks, Andrew. Look at it go. It's just going along really well. Imagination 2 form, whatever happened to that Loud Josh guy? Loud Josh moved to Michigan, met his fiancée, and is in the plans of planning a wedding. Hey, we're almost doing the smokestack. Like it's almost time. Swatch trucker bust. Thanks, zombie. What's wrong with decibels? Isn't it decibels? Is it not decibels? I said decibels, right? It's decibels. dB, decibels, right? Decibels? Decibels. Decibels. I don't know. Did I say it wrong? Controller man Dan, do you have Boost energy drink in the US? I'm not sure. Doesn't sound familiar. Uncle Jesse Bell. Decibels. It's decibels, right? Decibels. Decibels, right? Decibels? Decibels. Zombie Hedgehog, you stop. You stop right now. Decibel. Yeah, decibel. 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 Okay. The loudness number was 70. How about that? Decibel. It's not decibel, it's decibel. Whatever. We're almost done with the Benchy, so it doesn't matter. Mitch 3D, Taco Bell. There we go. We're going to measure sound in Taco Bell units now. How many gordita? I wonder how loud a gordita is. Look at that. There we go. It says 30 minutes on the dot. It says this took 30 minutes. Oh, and it moved. Hello. There we go. Look at that. We've got ourselves a Benchy. It's hot. It's got a little bit of a brim on it. All right. So, boy, that's not going to focus, is it? Okay, there we go. So it looks like it's got some speed artifacts here. Just, oh my goodness, like right here. A little bit. A little bit of stringing. Yes, Mitch, it does have a brim. Just like my fingers. Well, here we go. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. Oh, there we go. CT3D.xyz. Not bad. Not bad. My guess is tuning is going to be the name of the game on this machine. Once you have a locked-in profile, you can tune it to perfection. 150 millimeters per second. Is it, Sam? For sure? I mean, right out of the box, it's not bad. That is not bad. White filament hiding the print. No, I mean, oh, hello, that's filament. There you go. I always thought white gave it away. Like sparkle is what hides it, right? Hey, look at that. Per Sam Prentice, 100%, knowing that it is a 150 millimeters per second print. On the straightaways, probably not around the curves. It's just a guess. And there's also a Prusa slicer profile on the SD. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Well, I know a lot of times companies include a printer profile for Cura, some 3-year-old version of Cura. They've got a Prusa slicer profile. That's awesome. Hot dang. Look at that. That's cool. Well, shoot. All right. Well, that's not so bad. So we got ourselves the Anycubic Cobra 2 out of the box. Assembly went really easy. There were no gotchas during the assembly process. Everything plugged into where it should be, especially after reading the instructions. An important note. The leveling from the Levique 2.0 that they've got on this machine worked great. It's got the little thing in the back that it touches. It's got the filament. It's got the nozzle wiper, that silicone pad. Robert Griffin with 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 high fives. Struck to what? Instructions? Yeah. Perfect. Easy to load and slice a swatch truck. I mean, we could try that. Should we try a swatch truck? All right, Zombie Hedgehog, where is the swatch truck? Where is it at? Where is it at? Let's set up. Let's do this. Let's do a filament swatch truck. There's a Prusa slicer profile on this thing. It makes sense. How are we doing on battery? We're doing good on battery there. Let's move this out of the way. Just for now. Okay, so this is the Benchy. Can you see Benchy? Where's Benchy? Benchy's right there. So Zombie Hedgehog did say a filament swatch truck, and it's over on printables. All right, well, we still have some time. So I went early today because it was lunchtime, but also because my son has a track and field event today, and he's competing in shot put and discus, and actually they put together a 100-meter dash team. So I got to go see that. But in the meantime, I can do this stream. Well, let's see. My laptop is just around here. I would use the PC that the stream is coming out of to do the slicing and stuff, but that seems like it's dangerous. Okay. Let's see. So I've got the SD card. I need my little reader. This could be fun. I'm looking forward to it. You know MacBooks, they like the dongles. Do. Prusa slicer, look at that. That's amazing. Import config, boom. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Well, I am running still an Alpha 6 of Prusa Slicer that it should be okay. We'll find out. So import config. I will point it to the SD card. Look at that. So now I'm going to go to printables. Is it just, Zombie, is it just called the swatch truck? Is that right? Swatch truck? Swatch truck. There it is, Zombie Hedgehog, swatch truck. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, this is easy. The heck are we doing? What in the heck? I love it. I'm going to use defaults. Going to slice now. I'm actually going to turn off the brim because I'm crazy like that. No brim. We're not doing a brim, guys. We're not doing it. Oh, and we are doing layers. So first layer height, 0.28. Layers after that, 0.2. Perimeters, 3. I think we're just going to leave it at defaults. We'll slice it up, export the code of G, and put that on the SD card. It does say it's a 12-minute print. Well, we're already preloaded. We've leveled. We've done all sorts of good stuff. I'll put this over here so I don't accidentally knock it off the table. So here we go. Here we go. Print. Swatch truck. Once it starts going, I'll set up the camera. Boom! Needs a bigger truck to deliver cake. It's true. A cake truck. We do need cake trucks. Well, here we go. We are heating right now the beds at 51C going to 60C. The nozzle's at 122C going to 215C. Not bad. Look at that. We'll get a second print done. So here's a good question then. Why would a manufacturer default to a test model having a brim? And I'm wondering if it's just to kind of guarantee success. You know, it adds a little bit to the bed adhesion, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. We're moving. Okay, it's coming down. Coming down. A close-up of the rollers. Well, maybe. Not easily with what I've got set up right now. It's making us a little swatch truck. Chainsaw Squirrel coming in real late. Clipper model. I don't think so. I believe this is running Marlin. I believe this is Marlin under the hood. I have to tell you, though, having a manufacturer include a Prusa slicer config for their brand new machine instead of having me download a Windows-only specialized Cura install from 3 years ago is awesome. It's so awesome. Go, little printer. The real Sam Prentice. Ace move for sure. 100% agree with you, brother. 100%. Being able to release a brand new machine and not require the user to download something and to actually utilize an open source project that's already known to be good. Perfect. They are metal rollers, metal wheels against a metal rod. It's moving pretty quick. It doesn't seem very fast, though. It looks pretty quick to me. All metal hot end. I don't know the answer to that one. Unfortunately, and what I could find, I did not see. But there's a link in the description. Click on that. That might give you more details. Rem Thompson, I hope more companies move to Prusa Slicer for their profiles. I wouldn't mind that. I don't think that Prusa Slicer should be a requirement, but I think that it really benefits the company and the people using the machine if they also include that, at least. Like, including a Cura install and with specialized config. That's not a bad idea, but including a config for a known good open source slicer is like Sam said, it's an ace move. Look at it move. That's pretty awesome. It's chooching right along. This is great. Rem Thompson, you play with Orca Slicer. I've been testing it on my Anchor Make and my Bamboo. I've used Orca Slicer for my Voron, in fact. I do like it. Soft Fever on Twitter is the one who made it or maintains it, something like that. A super good human. And I do like it. I do like it. Candid Prol. Chooch it. Yeah, it's chooching. We even turned off the brim, and it's okay with it. Oh, look at that, Louis G. Cheaty also has a Prusa Slicer profile on their site for the new printers. Awesome. You go, Cheaty. That's fantastic. How long has it been since you opened the box? I'm going to guess roughly an hour and 30 minutes. Chainsaw Squirrel, strange they don't mention it if it's all metal, but it looks likely. If they say the nozzle goes to 300C, there's a really good chance that it's all metal. Here's the nozzle as well. Boy, that's not going to work. Let's see if I can hold it right there. There's the nozzle. There's the nozzle. So it's got a heck of a melt path. Where'd you go? Come here. No. No, 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 no. Yep, yep, yep. 260C on the hot end. So, probably isn't all metal then. That's my guess. Looks volcano-esque, Louis G. Volcano-esque, I would say. Yeah, it does look like an Artillery Genius nozzle. And it does start out at 215. Oh no. I guess the battery ran out. Or it has a timeout. Let's find out. I got to get you a new battery. I'm running a Ninja 5 Plus, and it takes the Sony MPF batteries. All right, we should be good now. Yep. Okay, there we go. Uncle Jesse's in the chat. What's up, man? Great video on that kokanee soda today. I retweeted it. There we go. How big is the build plate? It's I think it's 220 by 220. I believe. Focus is a bit wonk. Yeah, we are running, let's see. Let's try this. Let's go. There we go, and then. Okay. Focus should be a little bit better. I was at f5.6. I'm at f8 now. Should give us a little bit more of a focal plane. 220, 220, 250. There you go. We're getting there, zombie. It's almost done. You know, once people have this in their hands and they've got that Prusa slicer profile to play with, it's gonna be a fun time. You're gonna see a lot of mods, a lot of some presets. My guess is there's gonna be some filament manufacturers that are like, here are the recommended slicer settings for this machine. It's gonna be fun. Will the wheels spin? We will find out. And yeah, it's a good test of a first layer, absolutely. Aaron Lyle, the K2. I'm unfamiliar. Who makes the K2? That is not a model name familiar to me. The K1. Oh, the Creality K1. I don't know. Creality said they were going to send me one, and then they said there were problems, and they had to hold off. And then they said, we'll let you know. So we'll see. Oh, the K2 clip. The K2 clip. Sorry, the K2 clip. Z-axis, single-threaded rod. Not liking it. Some people like single Z-axis rods. Some people don't. But in the back, there is a Z motor attached to this lead screw right here. And then there is a belt that synchronizes a lead screw on this side. So it's dual lead screw, but it's a single motor. %. We're almost there. And we're done. And it does say 13 minutes. 13 minutes. Okay. Well, let's get off the build plate. Ooh, that's hot. I'll just hold it. Will it focus? Let's see. Scoot over, printer. Ugh. There we go. Not too bad. Crap. Here we go. That's going to be the first layer there. So 0.1, no. 0.2, no. 0.3, 0.3 spins. 0.3, quite loose. So 0.2, maybe it just needs a... Oh, it should. Let's see. Looks like 0.2 has a little nugget holding it on. Just a little one. And then 0.1, I believe is, welded a bit. That's all right. Wait, there you go. That's all right. So 0.3 spins, 0.2 super close, 0.1 does not. And again, we have to get there. That's not bad for out-of-the-box settings. Like out-of-the-box provided settings with a slicer that's not even their own. I'm going to call that a success. Good suggestion on that, Zombie Hedgehog. Well, there we go. That is the Anycubic Cobra 2. The Cobra 2. Links in the description. This was a lot of fun. It's almost that time, that witching hour where I got to get ready to go watch a kid perform in some track and field events. But I hope you had fun. This was a lot of fun. Really glad I got that secondary camera. I'll have to remember that for tomorrow. I'll charge the batteries up. If you made this far, you're awesome. Don't forget to hug each other more. Fight for cause you believe in. Check out links in the description. I love you all. As always, high five. See you on the next one. Tomorrow.